I'm Hannah Ezel, and it's a good day to have a good day. Let's meet the next Clarksvillian that everybody should know. If you'll introduce yourself, please.
I'm Katie Bergeron. I own Honey Rose Maternity and Turn Page Photography.
Wow. All right. How did you get Honey Rose started?
Honey Rose, I started with my mom. I named Honey Rose actually after my daughter. Her middle name is Rose.
That's so cute.
And I named her Rose after my mom. My mom has a tattoo that climbs up her back that's a rose bush.
Oh my
and for
goodness.
each rose is a member of our family. So
I love that.
yeah, so Honey Rose came from my mom originally, and then Honey Rose came from, I guess technically my daughter and my mother, since
Yeah.
my daughter was named after my mom. But I originally decided on the maternity boutique because I've had 3 kids now myself. We're a military family, so we've moved all over the place, and every base that we've been to, I've never been able to find a maternity boutique. It's been really hard. And right, it's been really hard. You go to Target and they have maybe a handful of pants and some shirts.
Yeah, and they fit terribly.
They fit horribly.
So bad.
They're rough. They shrink in the wash because, cotton, they don't
Oh
know
my
how
gosh,
to
I
make.
thought that was just me. I thought like,
No.
oh, I am growing so fast. It's so funny.
No, it's not you. And they're expensive.
Yeah.
$55 for a pair of jeans,
I know,
especially when you're a stay-at-home mom. A lot of us military wives, we don't have jobs.
Yeah.
It's really hard for us to afford that stuff, and we should be able to be pregnant and feel beautiful.
Absolutely.
So we decided that we wanted to open a maternity boutique. My mom is a seamstress she loves to sew clothes. So she's always wanted to be in the fashion industry, even though she's an accountant by trade.
I feel like that's all of us though. Like we all have the thing that we do and the thing that we wish we could do.
Yes. So when I became pregnant by accident with my son Carter, my mom reached out to me and she goes, "Hey, I want to run this by you." And I said, "Okay, well, what do you want to do?" And she goes, "Let's open a maternity boutique." And I'm thinking to myself, sure, why not? Perfect market for it. I have so many friends that are military, and with owning Turn the Page, I had already dived into the market with being one of the photographers here. So I had all kinds of maternity clients coming in and out of my studio anyways. So I'm like, yeah, let's do this. So I did some research. I asked around, and I asked like, would this be benefit for you guys? And I can't tell you how many times, if you're on Facebook and the Army Wife page is, hey, is there a local
We are begging
boutique?
for it.
Right.
Begging for it.
Right. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. I got this. So my mom and I put our heads together. We decided on the brand that we wanted to show. I worked on some logos, decided on how we really wanted to outcast this, and we decided to go ahead and do it.
And this is your inventory for the moment?
Yes, we are currently sold out of a lot of items at the moment.
No big deal.
Yeah. This past vendor fair really had us clear out. We still have, as you can see, we still have a lot of good inventory left, especially for the fall coming up.
Yeah.
The hazel dress, this orange dress right here,
So cute.
definitely one of my favorites.
And they're so soft.
So soft. And they can be worn postpartum too. That's what I think I love the most about it, is of course, I wore a lot of my own clothes while I was pregnant. Yes. And so being 3 months postpartum, I still wear my clothes.
You're only 3 months postpartum right now?
Yes.
Hate you a little bit. What about breastfeeding? Are they breastfeeding friendly?
Yes.
What?
So we do have a lot of dresses and shirts that are breastfeeding friendly. Do you mind if I show you some?
Please do.
So some of the dresses that we have. So this one is our Annabelle dress.
Oh, it's so cute.
So this is one of our maternity dresses and breastfeeding. So it comes apart like this. And it pulls out and it opens up.
That's
so it's
wonderful. And it looks like it's stretchy enough so like either side would be totally fine.
Yes, it's extremely stretchy. Then definitely one of my favorite shirts that I sell out of a lot is my Kayla shirt. This one is over here.
Do you name them for friends?
I do.
I love that.
Yep. So this is our
that's
Kayla
so
shirt.
cute.
It can wrap around so that way it can be a more cinched look on the front.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. So we name all of our clothes after female family members.
I love that.
So because we want to be a family-based business, we start with naming our clothes after family members. So it started with females.
Right.
We started running out of females because I learned really quickly that my family is mostly male dominant.
One of your realize.
Yep. So the pants right here that we have is the Jackson Jogger.
Cute.
That's named after my oldest son.
I love that.
And then when we didn't have many more names, it started becoming friends. So we have like the Daisy Top, which is named after a local doula who's one of my friends.
Oh.
We have the Tessa Dress, who's named after one of my best friends here. Kayla Top is named after one of my best friends. The Annabelle Dress is named after one of my friends here too. So as you look through, you start seeing more of our life.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's really special.
Yeah, so it's if anyone ever wonders where we get our names from, that's why. Like the Gretchen tunic. Why would you name it Gretchen? My mother's name is Gretchen, so the Gretchen tunic.
My favorite aunt, Gretchen.
So it's a really, it's an old Irish name.
Yeah,
so
it's a good name.
Yeah, and that's how we got the Gretchen tunic. That's how we picked out lots of our names. So.
I love that.
But we're starting to run more into our males now because we're running out of names.
That's okay. We'll be looking for them.
Yeah, right.
They must be good guys, right?
Yeah. So we haven't named one after my youngest son Carter yet, so maybe that will be our next.
The Carter crop.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Find a crop top for the belly.
The belly button.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thanks.
I really like that.
I'm working really hard on it.
When you see it on our website next month.
I'll take full responsibility.
Full credit for
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate that. What do you think is the future for Honey Rose?
We're really hoping to get in a storefront.
Exciting.
So within the next 2 years, that's our goal.
Do you want your own, or do you want to start putting your clothes into other boutiques?
We're hoping to start with putting our clothes in other boutiques. We're not really sure where to start looking into that because people are like, well, we sell regular clothes. It's kind of a maternity boutique thing. It's really, not really sure how to handle it quite yet.
Well, they should embrace it because there are so many pregnant people.
I know.
I have been the pregnant person so many times.
Yeah, me
I would
too.
be so excited to be shopping somewhere.
Right. So, but we are hoping to have our own storefront within the next 2 years.
That's pretty
completely. But
are you guys going to stay in Clarksville, or you said you're military? Are you moving around?
so my husband just retired last month.
Wow, congratulations!
Yes. So we are planning to stay here in Clarksville. So hopefully, Clarksville is the place to be for Honey Rose.
That is really exciting.
And if it does well, my mother is local to Maine. So
that's awesome.
we will hopefully be spreading it in other places.
That's really cool.
We already have online sales at other military bases. So
no surprise there.
yeah, so we're hoping that maybe online sales, if they do well on other bases, we'll see where it goes.
It's huge. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming or letting me come here really today. It's been so nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you as well.